Hey guys, Fizz Cannon. We're on BrokeRock SMP, and this is episode 15 or 16. Sorry, it's been a while. I've been doing a lot of streaming. Trying to catch you up on what I've been doing, and I just spawned in over here. I was helping Minion with his base, and I mean, it looks good. Don't want to spoil too much, but he's set up quite the wood operation, and he's been working on this ravine. Very cool. And this is all located right next to the raid farm me and Mysterious Pain made. Right there. Let's see, I also was helping Drew, and I could stop by his portal and take a look. Built a giant cactus farm. Absolutely massive. From his, he has like a floating island. From his floating island all the way to build limit. Which that's quite the ways this way, so I'll try to speed it up. Nice. Never fly this. Okay, yeah, just changed it. So I never fly this good through here. I stopped talking like I was actually eating. So anyway, we're doing a lot of streaming because I haven't had the time. Some issues at home. I just haven't had the time for an edit, but I wanted to get out a video onto YouTube because I know a lot of you don't come over to Twitch, which you should. You should hit the bell on everything so you can be a part of everything. And Twitch is really the best way to be a part because you can have live input. So if you have an idea, when we're doing YouTube, you could be talking to me 2 weeks in the past. So, I mean, some people make a video that day, put it out that day, can read the comments that day. But I meant to go to Drew's. But with Twitch, if I'm building something and doing it wrong or whatever, you can give me a heads up right then and there. If you have questions, I can answer them right then and there. So, definitely check me out there. I should have a link in the description. This is a pretty cool portal. And that is the cactus farm. Still under construction. A lot of concrete. But, I mean, this thing pumps. Okay, he's clearly using it. Probably to make lime green dye. And then over at our base, just somewhere in this direction. Oh, new computer, so we'll be loading in a lot more of the world soon. You'll be able to see. I'll be able to see so much more. And also my render should be faster, things like that. So now in here, things you may not have seen. Here we have a potato farm. Let's see, do I have any bone meal? No. I'll turn it on so you can kind of see how it works. It's a beautiful nano farm built by JX67. I honestly copied this. But fantastic. Move the smelter over here. Dried this off. Meant to do it on a stream, but I ended up doing it off camera. A little at a time. I didn't really have a time slot dedicated. Over here we got villagers. Boated them in from a village across the way. If you look up here, right out there, I set up the village breeder way up top. Hey, old guy's village breeder, and dropped a bunch of babies down here. And now we have a village. And I try to wrap them in a circle, hoping that the village center would be here, and iron golems would spawn. And when they stepped into the string, they would be suffocated. Right, and below all this, these. Did you see it? There was a minecart that went by, and it brings all the stuff up to this chest right here. However, you don't see any iron golems, because they usually spawn right here and walk into the nether, or they spawn up here. I'll find them just out roaming around out here. Nope, I don't got nothing right now. Now, what else have I been working on? The trident. You've seen that when I flew in. Gotta repair this. So here's how I repair stuff. Just throw that on and let the XP build up. Oh, this. Ran over it a couple times. Built this sugarcane farm with Drew one night. And what I really like about it is... Here, I'll show you. See how that fell in? It's gonna come up and then head over. Like it comes right at the center. Yeah, I like that. So, this should be completely lag free. Each one breaks on its own growth, so not all the pistons fire at once. So what I did was, I wanted more sugar cane so I can trade more. Because if you look this side here, these are all stone mesons. And I'm doing that so I can get quartz. Quartz for the nether shop. Then all of these are librarians. Even Milzona here. So they all need paper trades. I got all the good ones. Efficiency 4, Sharpness 4, Mending, Fortune 3, Breaking 3, Power 5, Smite 5. I got a couple weird ones, like in case you want to find a woodland mansion, or get some maps, treasure maps or whatever. Also, it does paper trade, and then I don't know. I think it's a leather worker, kind of useless. Toolsmith, weaponsmith. So the iron golems were spawning, and I didn't find them over here. And what we ended up doing was luring in a drown from outside. See him? Hoping that the iron golem would path over to it and try to stare at it and then smash their face. This I'm clearing all out. I'll probably be working on this on streams, but I'm going to try to make it look all natural and cool and, got plans for it. Gosh, I'm going to diagnose this thing. It's supposed to be safe scaffolding. So I guess, let me show you down here. We added a couple more layers. And we have to figure out how to get it all back up there. And that redstone up there is pretty tough. It's pretty took me and Drew. Oh, nicely done. I want to say at least an hour. Yeah, that's the redstone. Let me get in there. Oh, if I get in there, I fall. So it looks pretty simple. Got a comparator out of there. Onto that, hits the dust. On the other side is what? Torch goes down and over into a torch that goes up into a dropper that shoots up between all of those. That sounds pretty easy, right? We can do that. I hope you know I was being sarcastic, but we are going to do it. I got to go in there and dry the water up. I'm not working on any redstone with water. Not today. Although this circuit here, which I'll show you right now, this is waterproof. A guy named Truck Central showed me this. And it's just an observer into a block, into a sticky piston, into a block. And you just make sure that block doesn't push the bottom off. Waterproof, you can do this on kelp underwater. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, so I'm going to tear this out. Might as well tear it out with you. I don't know what the redstone lamp's doing. See, this is where streaming would be good, because I could be like, what happened? What block did I tear out? What goes here? Because this is not like a commonplace piece of redstone. This actually might be kind of funny. If you get redstone and you're about to watch me go try to redo this. Man, look at all the different blocks. It's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna tear it all down. Swoosh you. And meet you at the bottom. Figured I'd finish up the top. Tuck the pieces down. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get this there. And you know, this all has to be solid, so I'm gonna fill all this in. And this is it. And there. I might just fill this in up to the top. The items will come right to there. And was that concrete almost there? Boy, that's weird. I guess it didn't matter because this is the level yeah, there was probably water right here. Let's put that. Heck, that can't be there either. I'm kinda glad I'm still up here. Alright. And chop, chop. Now we can get down there. Pro skills. Thought I had a hole in the floor. Oh, right here. Okay, this part is going to stress me out. I know I need to... I'll be able to get on that in a second. Just light this up. I know I need to put a dropper facing up. Probably more importantly, I need to get the water flow in. So, the water flow. I have one bucket of water. I guess if I flood, like not here, if I do it like this and all the way around, okay, that configuration has a dead spot here, so I can't do that. Maybe if I do this, so gap of 2, put water here, that'll work. So I gotta leave a gap of 2, put water in the corners. So for now I'll pull it out of these. Perfect, that brings me to the center. Let's go to another water source. Water goes here. Oh, I might not need to use that. Yeah. Okay, so I legit just need to put it in the corners. That's what we want. We want the hoppers right there. So let me come down one. If the hoppers go here, that means the dropper needs to be right here. Nice, now I could fill all of that in. And just worry about leaving this spot. And put a hopper there. Wait, why do I have 8 hoppers? Because it would shoot, if that dispensed, it would shoot to here. So put this back, break this. Oh, it's gonna be hard to break both. Go hopper, hopper, blast. That's what's going on here. Hopper, blast. Hopper. Alright, get this done, go to the next step. Alright, I'm underneath it, and I'm looking, and I have to take a comparator reading. I can either make this a solid block come off of here, or I can come off of here, go into this one. And I don't remember. I do remember there was a block here, here, and this had a torch on it. That. I remember that there were two blocks and they had redstone on them. Because remember it was a straight line, so it had to be 2 of them. This one all the way around. You know, you think you'd take a picture or something, or just, you know, leave it up until you get this one built. But no. This is what I got so far. Let me try to explain. We got a comparator. That's not a comparator, we got a hopper. We're going to take a comparator reading from the hopper, and when something goes through it, it'll power this block, and there'll be a dust right here, which will power this block. And then I hope to stick a torch on it, not there, but here. See, that would power that. And I don't remember how we did it up top, but I'm thinking to run it like this. That way it powers into this block. And I only have one more torch, so this has got to be completely different. And I don't want to do too much because I got to get up here. I got to get in here and yeah. First of all, that's supposed to have glass. Okay. Hopefully, I won't be able to break this without water coming in, so I have to block it, break this, and put a comparator and do this all the way around. Comparator there, and put the glass back. I can break that and that. Okay? So let's do that all the way around. That one's facing that way, so this one's got to face this way. Let's get this down here. There we go. Glass back. Should be quick enough. Quick enough we'll get on to the next step. But I really like the idea of doing this because, well, nobody... Oh. At least it didn't knock out the comparators. Nobody ever does this. I mean, I guess you can see why. But I'm here to have, fun, so I'm gonna do it different. Do it weird. Do it my way. And good. Oh no. This needs a dropper, so I'm going to have to bust out the top and then come down. There we go. Nice and solid. And bust down. Now we don't have to go back up there. And we should be dry down here. I hear skeletons and slimes. The joys of drying up the place. Yeah, so I have a slime chunk here. And I also have one, this is my mine, I also have one right over here. Just past these llamas. Yep. This is the way up. I don't know why I'm showing you, but that's how I get up from down there. That's the back of where we're working. Nice landing. And we should be right. Yes, I didn't get lost. Right here. Okay. This we're going to need sticks because I need some more of those. Now each one of these is going to need a dust. That one's got one. There we go. Now let's just put the torches as we see them. Good. Now this won't work, will it? Even with this. Because if this one were to shut off, those are still lit. That was a quick think. Oh, hi cat. I also was supposed to have all the cats trapped. Oh, how are you teleporting up to get out? You're supposed to be down there. Just so I don't have to hear them. So yeah, observers. That's the ticket here. So we'll just get a pulse. Let's eat some food instead of chewing on these bones. So the observer doesn't care at all that that's powered or unpowered. It just checks for the state change, right? So whenever that redstone torch flaps, and it takes a long time. When that flaps, this will flap or change states, and this will send a pulse through. Watch. Guess I can put an item right here. There's that. Oh, this torch is for this one. And it still won't work because all of these are here. Let me get rid of those. Put these in. That's going to be a tricky one to get to. Oh, no. Yes. I think this is it right here. I can't see what's in the dropper, but this thing should fire off every time something passes through, so let me clear out whatever's in there, because it might forever be stuck in there. Put a block back. And I'm pretty sure if we go up top, I just heard a piston pop, so there's an item coming up right now. There it is. Nice, so this should increase the profits here tremendously. And so I have these little, I know they're super loud. In fact, I'll turn that down right now. Toasty's on, by the way, he's streaming currently right now on Twitch. Saturday nights he streams BrokeRock. Also Saturday nights CentralNet streams The Hive. So you may get rated into CentralNet stream. CentralNet's also a BrokeRocker. Let's turn down my audio. There we go. It's a little bit better, right? Yeah, so I've been putting books. Like I just bought a Power 5 because I thought Toasty needed one. But he's doing without. I got a barrel underneath this. I was hoping to somehow filter out the poppies and bone meal them and use this guy all at the same time, but then I was thinking, man, this so much easier. Which also reminds me, I threw out my pick. So you got the Zohan. My fortune pick I threw out, so I had to make a new one. Fizz is first, the second. Yeah, threw my first pick out. That way. You know, you just, yeah. There we go. And it's been 5 minutes. So we need to multiply this by 12. Multiply that by 12. And you can just do that right in his head. I'm going to pull up a calculator right this very second and check it. Calculator. Times 1,692 divided by 64. It's exactly 3 stacks. So it makes 3 stacks an hour, and I am happy with that. Right? Showed you around what I've been doing. Hopefully it hasn't been too long of a video. But I do have, this was my plan for the video. Okay, sponges, I gotta return these to voided. And I'm gonna give them 32 extra. I went and raided a monument far away. And this, I'll save that for next episode. Guys, I'm gonna deliver these sponges to Voided Shop offline. Just messaged Voided. And he said he would meet me at the tree. And I do see him here already. Oops. There we go. And the payment. Oh no. I lost a few. Had to go raiding. Oh yeah, by the way, totally awesome. Had to do that. Oh, I look like Voided. Voided's awesome. I wrote raiding monuments. He said okay, works for me. Thanks. Nice. Guys, go check him out. Go check out everybody I mentioned. The BrokeRockers are awesome. It's a great community. Great content creators. I mean, look at this stuff behind me. Look at this tree. Voided built this sponge tree. It's amazing. Look at Joker's, see that eye? That eye closes and opens. Awesome. It's just awesome. And I will try my best not to do what's in this chest. Not on camera for YouTube. But I can't promise you. I might do it on a Twitch stream. Because if the opportunity presents itself, it's going down. Alright guys. It's Fizz Cannon. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.